Hey, what up, Go Alco fam? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to start automating to GHOSTEYE Strategies with GOAT AutoPilot. So let's dive right in here, okay? So first things first, what we're going to have to do is go into brokers. You're going to have to add a broker. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to be showing how to connect brokers with ProjectX and Tradovate. So there's two different platforms, two different brokers, UI and theme and stuff like that. So let's do the Project X first on Blue Knox. So first thing first, I gotta put in my Project X login. So everything that's within Project inside Go Autopilot, when you put in your passwords and everything, it is encrypted and saved on your local desktop. So it's nowhere else. It's not in the cloud or anything like that. So it's protected within your local desktop and hard coded in the back end because it's an enterprise application, and we are all about security and protecting people's information. So hit save immediately, and then gonna hit active here so that I can activate, so that this tells me, hey, this account needs to be automated, so that the strategies will like, okay, this account is gonna be automated. If it's not active, then that would mean, hey, this is a manual trading account, because sometimes people want to trade manually with inside Go Autopilot as well instead of automating. So I hit active here, then launch it immediately, logs me in. See there, voila. There we go. It logs me right in, and it hides the window. Even though it hides the window, it'll still execute the trades. So next up, what we gotta do is add a strategy. So here I'm gonna call this AK Sniper Rapid Fire. There we go. Gonna select the broker, select Blue Knox, as you can see, and you can show the broker as well. There we go. It shows the broker right there. You can drag this across. Next up, you need to select the account. Right now, our account switching method for automation is in the works and being fixed currently. Also, our contract, if you're using ultra fast execution, it is best to set the contract with inside of the Project X instead of the Go Autopilot. It'd be good to set it up in here so that it makes sure it's like, hey, this is the contract he's executing on. But if it's not set up correctly, it will be executing like M and Q. Like if you have M and Q set up on here, for example, right? M and Q is set right here, but you have NQ. So I'm gonna do an example right now. So I'm gonna turn this off, turn this on. You do a buy test. It switches the contracts, but it execute on an NQ, as you can see. MNQ, there we go, but it didn't switch the contract order. See, it executed on MNQ. So it's a little glitch and buggy right now, but if I switch it back to NQ here, update strategy, hit sell. There we go. Just do this, NQ, make sure that, and then hit buy. There we go. Execute the trades on NQ. So it's a little buggy right now because it's executing, prioritizing on fast execution. But if you do basically regular, it'll execute very fast and put the right contract in. So I hit that, test the signal here, hit buy. See, selects the correct contract. A little bit slow, but still pretty fast. Hit sell. Make sure it does the checks and balances, switching contracts and everything like that. There we go. Sold the contract, as you can see. And then let's say if I switch to the MNQ here. There we go. It'll automatically execute the trade. So I'm going to hit a buy here. Let's go. Hit a buy. See, it switches the contract and everything. And then hit a sell. It automatically sells as well. So it's the difference between regular and ultra fast is that regular has a checks and balances system. So it makes sure the contract changes, confirmation, the order type is placed correctly, the number of contracts is placed correctly. Ultra fast prioritizes speed, so it ignores a contract changing if it wants to just execute fast as possible. So it doesn't check if the contract has officially changed. It will just immediately change contract, doesn't allow time for the Project X brokerage to refresh it, then execute the trade immediately. So that's the one downside of using ultra fast. So it's best to use it on strategies that you know basically that you can just be executing on that specific brokerage and copy trading specific to all accounts, not selecting different accounts and stuff until we fix that bug. So, but I'm gonna update the strategy. I have it created already. Let me make sure I have the select contracts as well. I'm gonna do NQ here, NQU, NQU25. There we go. Update strategy. So now we have the strategy created. So what you're going to have to do is make sure we pull over our TradingView over. There we go. So I have already added the rapid fire strategy within my chart here. What you're going to have to do is create an alert, price, which is a condition that this alert is going to be automating towards GOAT AutoPilot for. So rapid fire AK45 on the 1 minute. And then I'm going to go to my GOAT AutoPilot software here, TradingView JSON, copy the URL here, go to notifications, paste this into my webhook URL. Just remember that to have webhook URLs enable, you have to have two-factor authentication on your TradingView account. If you do not have that, it will not allow you to put in your URL for your webhook, in which that connects the bridge between TradingView over to GOAT AutoPilot to execute on your brokerage. Once that's created, you go to message here, remove all this, copy your alert message JSON, copy that, Control V. I'm going to name this AK Sniper Rapid Fire Blue Knox. There we go. Create, and voila, all done. Simple as that. All connected and everything. So you don't need to worry. You can hide the window. As you can see, I'm going to show it right now. Here, I'm going to minimize this. So if you ever want to, you can set the strategy right here, as you can see, right there. Hide the window here, hide it, and then we're going to execute a trade right now. Hit a buy. There we go. And now let's view it from if it executed. There we go. Execute the trade on here. I'm going to hide it again. Hit a sell. Boom. I'm going to go broker, show, and execute the trade here on as well. So even though you want to show it or hide it, it will still execute the trade behind the scenes to your Project X, no matter what. Another cool thing is too, right? Within TradingView, we can take the contract order size from what you set in here over to here. So execute perfectly from that. So if you set the order size to 1 or 2 or 5, I'm going to set it to 4 here. All right. I'm going to do this. Set this. Okay. Boom. Let's do strategies here. Let's do edits. NQU, update strategy. I'm gonna hit buy. I should execute the trade over to there and then sell. Execute the trade over to there. But that's kind of weird that it did not. So we're gonna fix that bug. That's a bug that we're gonna fix. So you probably have to set the contract size as well within here, since it's ultra fast. But if you're doing it regular, so let me do regular right now. It'll switch the contracts and as well the contract size. So I hit buy. Yep, and then hit sell. It works perfectly fine. Yeah, so that's basically it for Blue Knox, as you can see. So what I'm going to show next is how to set up basically Tradovate. So let's go here. I'm going to remove this now. I'll delete this brokerage. I'm going to add a new brokerage, Tradovate. I'm going to put in my password and username in there. This is a demo test account. So Tradovate is a bit different here. So the one thing about Tradovate, right? If you're creating the strategy for Tradovate, connecting it between the two, there, and then make sure access simulation. There we go. We access it. We can go strategies here. So I'm going to go edit the strategy right now. So right now we don't have Blue Knox. So you can use the same alert that you created, like basically for Blue Knox if you're not using it. I'm going to select Tradovate, show broker. There we go. I'm going to do ultra fast execution. You can select the account, but right now our account switching method for automation is in the works. It's being fixed right now. You don't need to select contract. There's no need to put contract. I'm just going to put NQ just to save so I can know what I'm executing on, MNQ. All right, update the strategy. So what you have to do is inside of Tradovate, set the contract that you want, the contract size, and that's it. And also the accounts that you're trying to execute towards. And if you want a group trade, you can use the group trade inside Tradovate to group all the accounts you have from either Apex or Tradify in Tradovate and group them all so they can copy traded across. Same thing with Project X as well. If you want to use what's it called, the execution across all counts as well for copy trading. So from there, I'm gonna hit buy. We're gonna see how fast this goes right now. So I'm doing one MNQ U5 on this specific count. I don't have multiple counts, so if I were able to, I would be able to group them all together and execute as a copy trader with inside TradovAte. Hit a buy, send a buy signal. There we go. We send a buy signal in 5 milliseconds. And there we go. Very fast executions wise. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how you set up the automation between TradingView to GOAT AutoPilot to ProjectX, or TradingView to GOAT AutoPilot to Tradovate. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions or any bugs or issues, contact me and I'll be happy to fix these issues and put a ticket in so that we can fix it ASAP and have the app working at the best as it can. See you guys.